So we have seen various types of pollution. We have seen industrial waste generated by us. Then we have seen strategies to control the pollutants. Now let's go for how to reduce the generation of byproducts, the generation of pollutants. So we should have such chemical methods which will not generate such pollutants or such harmful byproducts, and from there onwards there is the era called as green chemistry. So wherever we go for the advanced techniques, we always focus on how we can synthesize, how we can produce a useful product by not creating a harmful product, and that technique is called as green technique. They are called as green methods, and this is the branch of chemistry which deals with such a reaction which do not create, do not generate pollutants, and that chemistry is called as green chemistry. So wherever we will go, in any chemical factory, in any industry, we will have to focus on it. Okay, so let's go, let's study what is green chemistry. You can see there are 12 points, and it is known as 12 green principles of green chemistry. What is the first one? Prevent waste, don't generate waste, use such procedures that there will be no generation of waste, maximize the atom economy, whatever number of atoms in the reactant, let's have all the atoms in the product also, so there will be no byproduct that is generated as a waste. So maximize the atom economy, less hazardous chemical synthesis we can produce. We have to focus on having the less hazardous chemical synthesis. Then safer chemicals we should use, safer solvents we should use for carrying out those synthesis, and reaction conditions whatever we are using, catalyst and all, that should be safer. Increase energy efficiency. Seventh principle is avoid chemical derivatives, use such derivatives so that they will not form as a byproduct. Use renewable feedstocks, use catalyst, design biodegradable chemicals. So let's talk about the polymer. There are two types of polymers we can say, biodegradable and non-biodegradable. So till now we have lot of non-biodegradable, plastic is non-biodegradable, so that we have generated and we are using. Now we are focusing on how to generate, how to synthesize a biodegradable polymer which is going to have a long life, which will have the function of all that is to the non-biodegradable polymer. Then analyze in real time to prevent the pollution, and the last one, minimize the potential for accidents. So these are the 12 principles of green chemistry. Green chemistry in our day-to-day life, that is the first example, dry cleaning of the clothes. Initially it was done by this species, that is tetrachloroethene, but nowadays instead of this we are using hydrogen peroxide and liquid CO2 for dry cleaning of the clothes that do not generate any pollutant. So this is one of the green method applied to the dry cleaning of clothes. Initially I told you that we are learning this environmental chemistry. So whatever we have studied till now, from that now we know that we should use such methods. Okay, so we should use green methods, and that is one of the example. Let's go for the second one, bleaching of paper. So instead of using chlorine gas, we can use hydrogen peroxide. Synthesis of chemicals, one example is given there, the acetaldehyde CH3CHO can be carried out in the palladium catalyst. The traditional method was responsible for producing the harmful chemical, but this using palladium catalyst, it is not going to produce harmful byproduct. Cleaning of turbid water, we generally use alum, but the alum can again get converted into salts which gives the hardness to the water. Instead of that we can use kernel of tamarind seeds. Okay, so these are the some examples. Then other examples are there. We rather than using plastic bags, polythene bags, we can use a paper bag or the bag made up of a cloth. Then instead of using petroleum product, we can have CNG, LPG. Then this you can see, this is the system which is installed in the chemical factories. So the water which is used once the water which is used once, and that water is polluted now. That water is transferred through this machine, we can say, where water is again purified, the pollutants are removed, and that water is again reused. So this is to be installed in all the industries, so that one time water use now extend up to the 100 time water use. This is the microwave oven. So when we carry out the reaction in by burning or by keeping that our conical flask on the flame which generate gases, we can carry out the reaction in the microwave. So there will be no generation of toxic gases. These are the some example of green methods.